Dr. Soumya Sridhar from Highland Family Medicine is back with us. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for a few minutes.
Good morning, Mark. Thank you.
We've got a bit of a holdover from American Heart Month. This one is sodium and why it's so important. Let's, I guess, clinically define sodium. I think most people think of it as salt and its importance to us and our health.
So sodium is a mineral found naturally in foods. It's also added to foods. It plays a very important role in maintaining the normal fluid balance in our bodies. Now, a low sodium diet is important because it helps lower our blood pressure and prevents high blood pressure developing in the first place. It also helps control heart failure symptoms and prevents future heart problems.
Well, as you referenced, that balance is so key. How much sodium is too much? I guess that's the question, right?
Well, Mark, less is better. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams a day and an ideal limit of no more than 1,500 milligrams a day for most adults. And especially for those with high blood pressure, it's 1,500 milligrams per day. Now, it's important to check with your family doctor or primary care provider if there's any specific recommendations on your sodium levels.
Right, and we can think of some of the foods that are high in sodium. If we're above those numbers, what are some ways we can cut back on our sodium intake?
So some ways we can cut back on our sodium is actually one of the first ways to do that is to skip adding table salt. So avoid the salt shaker at the table. Eating more fresh fruit and vegetables. When we're buying the canned or frozen varieties, be sure to choose the no salt or the low salt version, and reading the labels, looking for unsalted options is very important. When we select nuts or seeds, dried beans, peas and lentils, looking for the low sodium version can be very helpful as well. Using spices and herbs, garlic, ginger, lemon juice to enhance the natural flavor of food is also another way to do it. Salt-free seasoning alternatives are available, and they can be very helpful as well.
Well, for some people, as you well know, this would represent a change in their diet. If they're going to try to make this transition, what are some of the ways to go about it so they're not trying to take on too much at once?
Absolutely, Mark. So it's important to remember to take it slow. The taste for salt is an acquired taste, so we can definitely learn to enjoy less salt over time. So decreasing salt gradually will help our taste buds to adjust. Using salt-free seasonings, as I mentioned earlier, can definitely help with that transition.
Important advice and good advice as well. Doctor, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mark.
If you missed this conversation, Sodium and Your Health, we'll have it online at rochesterfirst.com.